welcome and thank you. We are very excited to have the opportunity to talk with Stuart Sarkozy, Global Director, Policy and Investment at Resilient Cities Network. Could you please share with us a bit on your background and also your current projects that you're involved with?
Sure, it's a great pleasure to be here, and the work that you're doing as students in your master's program really connects to somewhat of my origin, because the movement of resilience didn't just happen overnight, and the fact that there's a city resilience master's program sort of shows where it started. For me, it started 10 years ago, and in fact, next month it'll be 10 years since we started the work on the 100 resilient cities.
And what is it that you're currently teaching in this master? What is the key for resilience building?
So for me, as we've talked about in class, it's more important that we take the time to stop and say, is the project designed correctly?
Exactly.
At the very beginning. And as we go to fund it, does it have those elements in it, and stay with it so that you can really say, this is a resilient project.
So the human touch is really important, you would say?
Human touch and ongoing, and the equity piece, because you can't design anything resiliently if you're not doing it with equity.
And could we ask you to provide some tips and advice for students on their first steps in their future careers?
For me, the first steps are just don't be afraid and take it and be open to all of it.
Right.
Because the way resilience is now, especially being defined to not just survive and not just adapt, but to thrive and to think of shocks and stresses in combination, you have to look at it from all viewpoints. As a storyteller and a creative, as a finance person, as a planner, as an architect, all of it, as a lender, don't be afraid of any of those elements and bring them all together. To me, that's what's really important.
Thank you. I think I've got a lot of takeaways from your lecture today and the other days as well. And for me, it was a total new way of seeing resilience and the financial part as well, which I before never really thought of it that much. So thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome. And I think part of it is that if you're not afraid of it and you start to look at it and be open to it, you're able to jump into something. As I think one of the students said, the fog went away. So if the fog goes away a little bit, you're able to sort of react to circumstances in the city, whether you work for the city or not. You might work for a planning organization or an architecture firm or a bank or whomever, right? Being able to talk resilience and normalize it, I think, gives more comfort. So I have to ask you something.
Okay.
Why this master's in city resilience over other types of masters, over other types of degree programs, especially with your background? So why this program?
Yeah, so last summer I graduated my bachelor's degree, management of the living environment. But I thought that was a bit more broad. And I was really interested in cities because urbanization is an ever-growing process. And I therefore think that it's really important to maintain and to improve this environment, and especially for the people that live in these cities. And also keeping in mind that the climate change effects are becoming more severe and more heavy every day. And therefore I would really like to make sure that this environment keeps improving and that it would be more adapted to this climate change in the future, so that it can be more livable space for humans.
Great.
And animals as well.
That's right. It's not just us.
No, for sure. And thank you for being here.
That's fantastic, and I'm not here long enough, and I hope we'll be back next year. It was great to finally be in person because we were doing this under COVID and Zoom, so super happy to finally get to be in front of everybody and have the interaction, so thanks a lot.
Thanks, same to you.